Hey everybody, we got a really delicious hummus recipe for you. I've been making this one for years. Wife loves it. Might even be why she married me. Here, so check this one out. Really simple. I use lots of garlic in this one. I use, natural good ingredients. I got the garbanzo beans. I got the Himalayan salt, lemon. You got to have your lemon. We got some nice jalapenos from the garden. We're trying to use those up. We're going to do 3 cloves. So first of all, we're going to boil our beans. The boiling makes it super, super creamy, really smooth. Highly recommend you boil. You don't just, start to process them. So anyway, we're going to boil garbanzo beans with a little bit of garlic. And then when that's all done, we're going to blend everything up with the immersion blender. We burn out our food processor, so we just have this. This works great though, so if you're in the same boat as me, you can use one of these. You're going to have, a really simple little recipe. You can kind of put your own spin on it. Stick around. We're going to show you how we do it. All right. Now, like I said, we're going to be boiling our beans. The trick is you got to use a little bit of this baking soda. The baking soda will break down the pectin and the skin of these garbanzo beans. What I like to do is about 1/4 teaspoon per can. So we're going to be using 1/2 teaspoon here. All right. Next step, we're going to boil our beans. All right, so first of all, we're going to drain our aquafaba or bean water. We're going to just open each one. We don't want to use this liquid that's in here. It has a lot of salt. It has like some additives in here. We don't really want that in our final product. So we're just going to dump all this aquafaba out of here. Get that out of here. Put that in there. Careful with them cans. All right. Get this aquafaba out of here. All right, and there's just, you could just dump this. It has a lot of salt and stuff in it. I mean, I wouldn't use it, but I mean, it's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it's good. All right, got that in there. All right, I get this water out of here. And each of these is about 16 ounces, these cans. So we're going to put 4 cups in here. So got 4 cups right here. 4 cups going in. And then, like I said, it's about 1/4 teaspoon per can. So we're using the 1/2 teaspoon. Yeah, that's pretty close. That's good. All right, and just a little salt, not much, just a little bit of salt. And like I said, we're going to add these here garlic cloves in here. This is completely optional, but if you don't do this, I would just put 3 regular, raw ones in your mix before you blend everything. But I like to just put this in here. We're gonna boil this about 30 minutes to an hour. Get these nice and tender. Get everything broken up. Here, stick around. We're gonna boil these right now. Forgot the jalapenos. All right, we got our beans over here all nice and done, super tender. It was about maybe 30 minutes, maybe 40 we had them on. Our garlic skin's nice and broken up. We can just, peel that right off. We're gonna get our pepper stems, we're gonna get them too. While we're waiting though, we're gonna do our pitas. Put that right there, let it cool down, let it get, it can be warm, but we don't want it to be too hot. Also, since we're using the immersion blender, if it's really hot when we're doing this, it's gonna mess up our stem over here. We've already replaced it once. We don't want to do that again, so we'll see. All right, so now we got the pitas. Here, stick around. We're gonna show you how to do those. All right, while we're letting our hummus or future hummus cool down, we're gonna do our pitas. Got a really easy pita hack for you. You get a bunch of pitas, cut them in a bunch of triangles. You get some parchment paper, a little oil, a little seasoning. You can use salt too if you don't want to. Really good. Put them in the oven at 400, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Let them get crispy. Go by the color and the texture rather than time. But yeah, we're going to make some really good ones. We got some whole wheat ones. Got some regular white ones for the kids. Here, stick around. Hey Google, stop. Okay, we are going to drain our beans here in a second. But first, we're going to make a little tahini lemon whip. Here, check this out. We're going to get some lemons here. We're going to put them in the bowl. And whatever the amount of liquid we come out with, we're going to do 1 part lemon to 1 part tahini. All right, we've had some issues with these lemons not being able to roll them so well when you want to juice them. Let's see if these ones will listen to us. They're feeling pretty juicy, so it might be lucky this time, you guys. All right, and we could use one of these things too, but just maybe we'll make it easy. Less dishes to do, am I right? Let's see. Poke a little hole up in there. Do it both times. Oh, yeah, we go. Only pick up your tools once. All right, now we're gonna squeeze the lemon. Squeeze, and these are seedless, so we don't need to worry about some of those chunks in there. We'll grab those chunks in a second. Get all that lemon. There we go. Get this one now. Whoa! Got an eruption in there. Get all that lemon in there. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, let's see what's good over here. Some big old chunks in there. Let's see, get some of those. Some I don't really mind, you know. Those bigger ones. Those bigger ones over there. That's fine. I'm good with that. All right, now I don't know. We got about maybe a quarter of a cup in there, maybe a fifth, somewhere in there. Like I said, we're gonna do 1 part lemon juice and 1 part tahini. So let's see how close we can get over here. And I got this stuff, shook it up real good. Let's see. What do you guys think? That's pretty equal? Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Let's see how that does. You can kind of play around with it too. All right, now we're gonna whisk it. And you be like me and get you a whisk attachment, put it in your drill, or you can just use a regular whisk. This is a little easier for me, so. That's super good. You see that? That cream dried up. Cream dried up. That works with garlic too, actually. All right, we're gonna do our bean drain now. Chunk out of here. I don't know what we're gonna do with this chunk. We'll put it over here. That's all right. All right, now we got our strainer. And we're also gonna get these peppers, get those stems out. We're gonna get our garlic skins. But I'm telling you guys, that baking soda really broke up those garbanzo bean skins very, very well. Check that out. And you can leave those skins in there. Some people like to take them out. I just leave them. I mean, if you want to scoop a couple out, you can. It'll make it creamier because the skins are kind of grainy. But I mean, if you don't want to mess with it all, I really wouldn't worry about it. But yeah, for sure, we want these garlic skins off of there. And you see, when you boil it, it just comes right out of that shell. So I don't know. Putting it in the microwave is also great for that too. All right, get this garlic nice and naked over here. Get out of there. All right. Looking good. I don't know about you guys, but I love garlic. Pretty much everyone in the house loves garlic. Even the kids love garlic. Get the skin off of there. Let's see. Got this little one right here. Ooh, it's pretty good. All right, what else we got? These great big old garlics here. Had them sitting around for a while. Weren't sure if they were going to be good or not, but they're just fine. Let's see. I know we got a couple more garlics up in here. Let's see. Oh, there's one. Yep, just squeeze it. It comes right out. Bam. What else we got over here? I see one right there. Yep. That one too. Get out of there. There we go. Oh, there's one. Yeah, and that baking soda really did wonders, you guys. Definitely give that a try. All right, got one. Yeah, we put a bunch of cloves in here. Let's see. Got another one over here. Just comes right out. You see that? It's that big old juicy garlic. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's juicy. It's steaming. Mmm. Love a good garlic. Yep, right in there. It looks pretty good. Yeah, and you see just from boiling it how tender these beans are. That's exactly what you want for really creamy consistency. All right, we're gonna just cut our stems off. Put the pepper back in here. Just cut the stem off. We don't want to do that. We don't want to blend that up. Oh. It looks like it lost a stem. I wonder where that went. I guess we're okay though. This guy. Oh, doing the opposite over here. Yeah, some of these jalapenos turned red, but that's okay. It just means they got a little bit more flavor. I think we're good, you guys. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm not worried about any more of this. So we're gonna combine this. Oh, look, found one more. One more. All right, I think we're good. My bad. All right, drain all this. And this is gonna be our new aquafaba. Just means bean water. It's a fancy way of saying it. Get all that drained out of there if you can. All right, we're gonna set this to the side, but let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. All right, got the clean hands. Let's go. We dump our hummus right in here. We are going to get our spoon, make a little cavity right here in the middle. Gonna add a little bit of the less expensive olive oil in here, and then we'll drizzle the drizzle. And fun fact about this olive oil, it says 24 pounds of olives go into 1 liter of oil. And yeah, we want about maybe a quarter cup of the olive oil in here. We're doing 2 cans, so a little bit larger. You can kind of go by taste though. A little bit more. Oh. Found a garlic skin. I get that out of here. That's okay though. When you guys make, when we make the garlic powder, all that is really is grinded up skin. So I mean, you're eating it anyway. All right, get a nice coating in here. Let's put our nice tahini-lemon cream blend in here. Get that in there. Oh yeah, it's gonna look beautiful in there. Make it a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter. Very nice. Yeah, and we got our 3 fresh cloves of garlic. And try to get all this in here if we can. And we're going to use a little aquafaba, just a little bit. Let's see. Just a little. And we're going to use about a teaspoon or so of the cumin. You can kind of go a little bit more if you want, but I would say for it's about a half a teaspoon or so, per can. So kind of go by taste. Let's see. It's maybe a little bit over half. Maybe. I don't like to measure things. So, and then we're just gonna do a little parsley. We don't need much. We just want a little bit to kind of make the you know, the blend look cool. You know, got some leaves up in there. Maybe like a quarter teaspoon or so. Oh, I think I'll have a little bit of the danos. You know, I like the danos. It has some rosemary, has some interesting notes in here. It's kind of Mediterranean already, so just a little bit. And I think, oh, a little salt too, a little salt. Nothing we put in here has salt. The danos doesn't have much salt in it at all. And this is Himalayan pink salt. Okay, all right. I think we're ready to blend. And real quick, fun fact about the cumin. You know, cumin has been around a long time. They actually used to do this for mummies. They used to preserve the mummies with cumin back in ancient Egypt. So interesting, huh? All right, so let's see how this goes. My wire is just barely reaching here. Let's see. All right, and when you're doing this, you gotta be real careful, you guys. All right, let's give that a try. Ooh, that's amazing, amazing. Super good with that garlic. There's not so much that it overpowers it, but it gives it a nice little kick. And then our lemon and tahini blend, amazing. Very bright, lots of flavor, really crisp. Really flavorful, you guys. Really good. I'm gonna put a little bit of the drizzle on this one. Let's see. Oh yeah. Come here, babe. Look at that. Olive oil goodness right there. All right, now this is the money bet right here. This olive oil is so good. So good. Way better than your run-of-the-mill stuff. Oh man, you guys gotta give this a try. Like I said, I've been making this one a long time, and it gets better every time I make it. Very simple, you know, all natural, healthy ingredients. You know, beans, really healthy, lots of protein. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. God bless, and stay tuned for the next one.